It's a plain, boring, simple car. It exists. That's a tow hitch. We've had that. We had that since the last update. Okay. Yeah, so let's go build a boring front-wheel drive. Why are those values so weird? I don't know. We'll never build anything in an automatic because that shouldn't happen. That'll probably make it more fuel efficient. And then we'll see what they want all later. Probably want that. Alloys, yeah. That's way overdone for the brakes. They won't need that. They probably want power steering, and they want some kind of safety. Why does safety take so much engineering? They probably care more about comfort, I would think. Comfort and drivability. Let's go with that for now. Okay, pony budget. That's not where I want to be scoring. Let's just give a quick tune. Low sportiness. Why am I in pony? That's not where I intended to be. I want to be in city eco. And city. And like family utility. Those ones. This is what I'm targeting. Not pony budget. So what does that want? Detail stats. So, okay, let's look. They want something drivable. What is I can't keep that up there. I don't know what the second one down. I'll have an arrow on the screen pointing. Negative 19.3%. What is that? And then they want fuel efficiency. Detail stats. Yeah, it's probably that. Alright, so right now... Oh, yeah, I'm sure if I go... Actually, make it so that it goes more than 6. It'll help. Why do you only want 2 gears? What? I'm giving them 3 because this... What? Like, what? So I was just going through and looking at things, and why? I don't understand why on earth they would ever want pony budget, because nothing about this car is a muscle car. It's, I don't know what the budget is, but still. But a big engine, it's not. It's a 2.5 liter inline 4. Yes, still practical and reliable, but here's the kicker. Engine with rear wheel drive. It's at front. Like, why on earth do you ever want this vehicle? I will never understand you, game. So after some brief consideration and looking at the scores, I might as well just make a pony car, because they like this better. So if I just change a few things, I'm sure... Rear-wheel drive, which they want, makes them unhappy? Question mark, because... Why? I think I'm just going to wrap the episode here, scrap yet another design, and then just go back to the drawing board. As far as I'm concerned, an economy car is never going to work out. So thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode, which I'm going to go record right now. Heading over to build a 1971. Yep, that's the year. Sports coupe in episode 5 question mark of the Automation the Car Company Tycoon game Lite Campaign version 3. So I think that since sports cars have been the only thing I've been any good at all, let's get into another one. Oh, I can make a rear engine? This seems like a danger situation. I vote yes. Why rear and not mid in this body style is something that I will not understand. I refuse to understand it. I mean, yeah, I'll go McPherson's front and rear. Could be better, could be worse. And this, oh, finally, okay, so, no, yes. We're gonna start with our stock 2.5 liter inlet. Whoa, why is it, okay. Let's start with this. It just about fills this vehicle bay, I think, is what that's saying. Oh, is it really too big? Do I have to... Okay, well... Engine Y. Will that really not fit? I think it's letting me go with it. Okay, let's just hope. Yeah. I can do an aluminum head if we redo the family, but I think for now... Actually, maybe it's worth it, and seeing what dual overhead cams can do. Let's back up and try that. So, remove that, clear engine slot. New engine project. Also, I would like to build a boxer at some point. The engineering time is not that crazy. But I do... Oh, and I like inline 5s. Let's go inline 5. Oh, and we can do an aluminum block. What's dual overhead cams? Okay, dual overhead cam is still quite a ways. So maybe direct acting is still the way to go for now. And then, yeah, full aluminum engine. We can do forged steel, but we have to go to Forge Works. Yeah. I'm wondering, at what point is the investment worth it? I say by the 1980s we'll build an engine that's got forged components. But for now, we'll stick to cast. Yeah, leave it at that for now. Oh, I didn't do any of this messing around. Okay, so this car probably can't stay rear wheel, but we'll tune that down. 2.5 liter, it's close enough. Leave the engine for now. I'll tune it in a second, which I wish to be injection. I'll do injection in the 1980s car, I think is what will happen. Start a single barrel. Yeah, I'll just click a bunch of buttons for now, and then we'll figure it out. Engine failed due to knock. That's not of concern. Let's modify this, and I guess put it in... We usually do transverse, correct? No, we usually do longitudinal. Do you fit now? Do you seriously still not fit? What? We might be selecting a different body style because of 1 point... Nah. No. This... It cannot fit a 2 liter. Alright. Let's... How many cars have I just gone through and scrapped all in a row? It feels like a lot. It's a good thing time isn't actually ticking. Select all of the regions because I don't think there's any penalty to trying to sell it everywhere, so you might as well. Alright. So that didn't work. And I'd like to go 1965. I hope it's not too out of date. Worst comes to worst, we do. This one. We'll start with sedan. And then just check all the things we had before. do McPherson. So I guess I'll do double wishbone. Did that actually save? Yes, okay. Let's... Okay, I think I have to go into the engine project. How do I get there? No. No. Project manager. Yes, but how? Okay. Let's just delete that. Start over. Inline 5. Aluminum. 2.5 liters. Will you actually fit? You're still not gonna fit. Do I just have to? I guess I really have to do. Okay, fine. New 2.5 liter inline 4 design. Made out of aluminum. Still going cast. Click through. I still want my turbo. When do I get my turbo? Regular octane. And then short cast header, sure. All that. Okay, it's knocking. This can be easily remedied. Yeah, why don't I get away at tuning, because apparently this one's going to be a nightmare to tune. And then I'll cut back in at car design phase. Or at the end of the engine build. Yeah, let's do end of the engine build first. I think this is the highest revving and highest power engine that this company has produced so far. It'll be 143.5 horsepower, but it will rev to 57, I think is what this is set to back here. Yeah, 57. So, it's getting there. So hopefully the car ends up being good. I'll have to rename that, but I don't care enough right now. I wish the car was a bit shorter height-wise. Let's want a very squared front end. It's gonna be it's the same body that I had in the last build attempt, so it's gonna end up looking identical. So I might just I'll skip that for now. I'll do that before I actually get ready to sell the vehicle, so that way I don't have to worry about it. Let's start with medium compound. They'll probably want a whole lot different than what I want. Actually, might need a solid disc because this has power and it will go somewhere, rather than the attempted economy car, which only had 2 gears and, like, didn't move. Tube. Oh, I guess gas monotube is... Oh, jeez, why does nobody like this? What's wrong? Okay, well, utility sport body type penalties for everybody. Huh. Huh. I've got to say, I'm actually quite surprised that nobody, like, I always forget. Probably helps to go faster than 89 miles an hour before I consider those scores. And then, yeah, change a few things. I could probably get the scores a bit higher. It's weird that the base scores were so low. So it thinks it'll do 140. Let's see if it actually does. It won't. Alright. Still, the scores are low, so I guess pony and muscle is where it's headed towards. So premium, seat range 2 to 4, 2 to 5. So I think there's 5 seats in it, so if I take a seat...
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
Out. Oh, so premium still doesn't really care. Okay, let's... Why do you want 3 speed? It's the 1970s. At least accept a 4-speed. Actually, the 70s would still probably be 3-speed. Is norm. Because everyone thinks it's weird that my 1980s Fiat has 5 speeds instead of 4. So... Just tell me you want... Explain the reasoning behind having only 2 gears. If you're in a muscle car, you want the highest 0 to 60, right? Because you're just going to be drag racing people. That's all they're good for. I can't believe that with a 20% body penalty, I'm still scoring the highest in Utility Sport Premium, where they want 4 to 7 seats. I don't understand. Alright, automatic locking diff, I guess. Might help to actually design it, because then you get the fixtures and everything actually shows up like it's supposed to. Ugly car is ugly. Low effort car is low effort. No, I used those. Let's use something different. Is there a better... Yep, there we go. Taillights. I mean, this might as well be a hatchback with how that happens. I don't know. I wonder if I change... Yeah, I can change trim body to the hatch. If I change it... So can I bring... I can't bring up that visibility. Alright, let's look over here for a second. 86.5 in muscle, which is, I guess, what I'm going for. Does doing that... It makes them want it less. What about the 5-door? Okay, it's somewhere in the middle now. What about the pickup truck? Track. Excuse me? Like, this is not even close to what you want. I guess it is... Wow, it is quite light, actually. Maybe that's why they like it. With uncompromising performance around the track. They don't like the body type. How difficult is it to... Like, if I modify the model... It's gonna absolutely destroy everything. But if I click the sporty car... And then go back into the trim... it hasn't changed. There we go, now it's changed. That is quite the ride height. And it saved the fixtures, and it really shouldn't have. Yep, those aren't right. Okay. This is a car that needs pop-ups. I wish to move you, there you go, more onto the top like that. Yep. And then grill doesn't really matter for this car because you barely see it. It just sits there and looks happy. Come on, click. No, I'm just gonna leave it as the one. I'll just let it be joyous. Oh, this is now front engine. I can probably make it mid-engined. Like jumping back and forth from a million different screens. But yes, all of the sporty. So they probably want it transverse. Why can't I choose drive type? Do I have to, like, reselect things, or what? Paint. Red. It's like a nice dark red. Fixture. Alright. Drivetrain. Rear-wheel drive. Oh, hey, look, track. Track likes it. This is a good start. And track wants the proper number of gears. This is... I'm already happier. They'll probably want a sports compound. They'll probably want wider tires at some point. Magnesium. A little overdone on the brakes. A little underdone on the brakes. Alright. Wow, that wants a lot of rear brake. That's... I did not see that coming. Track only wants one seat. Can I unpin? Why does it have so many things pinned? So track premium is double pinned because I can't unpin it. They want sport seats. And then they usually didn't. Oh, I guess they do want basic radio. No power steering. That's good for engineering time, because that's a very high value. What say you on safety? Basic 60s. Wow, 60s. Alright. I don't know how to interpret that screen yet. I've never given it enough effort. So I guess basic 60s. Better than standard 60s. And better than standard 50s. Yeah. I'm fine with that choice. Let's give it a quick sport tune. Oh, yes. Then once I get my hand on that, that will be good. And Lite Sport Premium likes it. Oh, so if I chuck in another seat... Lite Sport Premium likes it, and Track still likes it. That's good. And that's a lot of green. That's good. Utility Sport Premium, like... None of that makes sense to me. Like, anything over here is all the sporty stuff. I get that. Utility Sport Premium wants 4 seats. I only have 2. They want utility space. Has none. They want a different body. They want more seats. Like, I'll never understand. It takes a long time to engineer, though. It's not great.